The Moco Matchbox Jaguar 3.4 litre number 65A. That is one of today's pieces on the midweek Matchbox special. Hello, I am Diecast Luna. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another midweek Matchbox special. Something that I've just put together out of nothing. It wasn't a planned new segment of videos, but at the moment, whilst I'm feeling the groove, I'm showing the pieces. But anyway, this is the piece. So this is the Jaguar 3.4 litre 65A, and it is a very cool little piece in really good condition, considering this car was from about 1959. So as you can see, it is a very plain car, no interior, no glass. That is what a lot of them were like back then. This has the earlier axles. You can see it's the axles that have got the crimped ends. Let's get a bit of extra zoom just in case you can't see it because the light is a bit rubbish today. But there you go. So it isn't a lot earlier piece. And again, this is a piece that I picked up last year, I believe, at some point, again at an open air flea market, and I didn't pay a lot for this. This was in the £2 box, just sat there. So it does prove that you can find little gems at car boot sales and at flea markets, and people, I don't know if it's they don't care or they just don't know. And these cars in mint condition are fetching really good money because they are getting harder and harder to come across. They made lots of these back in the day, but a lot of them are, alas, no longer with us. They are, you know, gone. So that's why these cars that, like I said, back in the day weren't particularly rare pieces are now scarce. Actual fact, let me just show you what I'm on about. So there you go, that would have been this piece if I'd had the original box for it. But like I said, to find it in this condition is great. There you go, camera's not playing. There you go. And there's the underneath, just very quickly. Jaguar 3.4 litre. So that is the first little piece. Second piece I'm going to be showing is the Matchbox number 17C, and it is, I know it's an Austin FX3, possibly. So a little look underneath. I know it's the, yeah, there you go, Austin Metropolitan Taxi. And now this piece, I actually paid a little bit more money for. So this was, again, from another open air flea market that used to be held every Saturday afternoon. And usually if I did a Saturday shift in the afternoon when I finished work, I'd always pop by and pick through the cars. And the guy, he had a bit of knowledge. He knew what he was doing. But his prices were fair, and I ummed and ahed over this car for a couple of weeks because actual fact, I've got the original tag here. So there's the original tag, just says 1960, and I paid 15, or in actual fact I didn't pay 15 because I was a good customer. I got this for 10. But again, not expensive in my opinion when you think this car was made in 1960 to 1964. And again, it's from that same era. I don't know if it's got the pinched axles. No, this is when the axles have started to change. So you can see. But I just like the fact that even though it has no glass and no major interior in the back, if we get some extra zoom on, you can see it's got a little painted, like a browny, musty brown colour. Die-cast driver with a cap on. And this is what taxis were like back in the day. Up in London. So here's a cool piece. A little bit more play worn than the Jaguar, but again, I won't touch this as they're only original once. I do restore cars. Anybody who knows my channel well knows that I do restore cars, but usually if I restore something, it has to be battered, broken. If it's really battered, I'll do like a resto mod, and I'll give you an idea. One of my resto mods, just 2 seconds. Got a bit of dust on it. So I actually haven't finished this. This has been sat on the work table for months now, but this was in a really bad state, this field car. And I just chucked a set of modern wheels on it, gave it a gear stick. It had no windscreen, no steering wheel, nothing. So I gave it a new steering wheel, new gear stick. So this is a resto mod. This isn't a straight restoration. This is obviously not what it would have looked like when it was new, but the car was in such bad disrepair. I mean, you couldn't even hardly read what it said on here. It oxidised so badly. But I still need to put a roll cage in it, but this is a resto mod. And the reason the paint is a little bit mottled is because, apart from it's covered in dust, but I actually used matte spray and clear coated it. But you can see it didn't matter how much I buffed that. I sanded and sanded and sanded to the extent I was losing the features of the car because it had been sat in water and it looked like someone had been rubbing the car against a concrete surface. It was in bad shape. The video is up there. But anyway, I just thought I'd show what I was on about. So, like I said, this type of stuff I wouldn't touch, because even though it is chipped, it's in too good a condition to restore. But anyway, that is today's pieces. Get the camera down a little bit. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more Vintage Diecast Monday episodes. I may keep doing the vintage, this sort of midweek Wednesday thing. I may keep doing it, I may not, I don't know. But, and oh yeah, stay tuned for the Friday pick of the week. That is also something that I am going to be sticking with at the minute. But anyway, I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.